everybody. How's everyone doing today? Let's get this music going here. We're back in Dreamlight Valley. I'm so excited. This is what my character is looking like. I couldn't wait after the last stream to put on this aerial hair, and I'm feeling beautiful and gorgeous and like a princess. Hey, Erin, how are you doing today? So yeah, that's why we're rocking the princess fit today. It just felt like a vibe. We might change it up once we check the shop, but for now it's a cute little look. Yeah, we're just for now going to start doing our usual daily duties and whatnot. We'll check Scrooge's shop. We'll feed all the critters. I kind of want to do a little bit of decorating today, which is a mood that I'm not often in. So maybe once we kind of get a few things done around the valley, we'll hop into some decorating, which could be fun. I'm just not sure whether I want to decorate like my main room in my house, like the one when you first walk in, or if I want to kind of create a space for one of the other villagers' houses. So we'll be thinking about that, and we'll figure out what we think is the best thing to do when the time comes. But yeah, I hope everyone had a great day yesterday and into today. I had a great morning. I was doing some video editing, but then I felt like I needed a little bit of a break. So I was just watching some courtroom clips that I found kind of entertaining, which is always a good time. No way! Oh my goodness. I have wanted the Cinderella like sewing room items for so long. You're stuck on a Zoom call at work that could have been an email. Oh no. Work calls that could have been emails are the worst. Especially when you feel like they don't have anything to do with you. Also, this is so cute. Wow, we have a pretty good Scrooge day today. Yeah. And I feel like work calls and meetings tend to be so long as well. And I just find myself sitting there like, I don't know what everyone else was doing, but I was behaving myself, so why do I have to sit through this? I think we might have these pictures, but we'll grab them anyway. Usually like the small things, even if I know I already have a few of them, I'll grab them, because I like having duplicates so we can kind of use multiple of each thing. Alright, what do we have here? I definitely have that Wally shirt. I might come back and buy some of these later, but for right now... What is this?
Good day to you.
Pink Pearls of Freedom necklace. Interesting. I can't tell whether I love this or whether I'm confused by this. Hi Peter, how are you doing today? We'll get it anyway. I'm sure there's some outfit that will look really nice with that necklace.
Greetings, neighbor.
Another thing is I can never tell which couches I already have and which couches are different because I feel like there are so many different recolors for all of the basic couches. Okay.
Bye-bye.
I think that's good for now for the shop. So I think we're gonna start by feeding all the critters. If I'm still on in a couple hours, he'll be back. You have the worst service in the building, so stream keeps lagging. Oh no! If the stream's lagging for anybody else, let me know. I don't see if it's anything on my end, but I'm also not the most tech savvy. But we will see you soon, Erin. I hope the meeting goes by quickly and that it's as painless as possible. Alright, where are these foxes? Oh, well, here's one. I'm gonna follow the blue one first, because I feel like they're harder to see. Yeah, I'm actually excited to be in the valley today. Oh, okay. Good to know. Thanks, Erin. I'm excited to be in the valley today. I might even, like, harvest some spices and pick up some flowers and whatnot, which I haven't done since I was trying to grind out the Dreamlight achievements for like harvesting 900 of each spice. That was so painful. I feel like I was on every hour going around everywhere in this game trying to make sure I was picking up as many as I could. Oh my goodness, yesterday I was kind of actually sad because sometimes if I'm doing kind of my daily tasks around the village in my own time, sometimes I'll still have Streamlabs recording it just so I have the footage if I want to use it for a video or something like that. But yesterday morning, I kind of just wanted to get it all done so I could focus on some other stuff throughout the day. So I wasn't recording in Streamlabs. But I legitimately had to follow a rabbit around 8 times. It moved to 8 different locations before it let me feed it. And I was like, the game was a little bit broken for me. It was kind of funny though. I was like, I guess I'm just going to keep following it until it gives up and lets me give it a carrot, but it was a little mini adventure. What has everyone been up to in their valley lately? Doing any decorating? Is anyone still questing? Anything like that? Hello, Electro. Yeah. I have to say, I feel like I'm usually, well, I was about to say I'm more of a practical dresser in this game, but the other day on stream we ran around in like a space outfit. But yeah, I don't know. I put on this Little Mermaid hair and it just necessitated a princess dress. Hi, Elsa. Yes, I did see that. I got the notifications. Thank you so much. I haven't had a chance to look at them yet, but I appreciate it. All right. So yeah, we might decorate our main room in the house. The thing about the main room is every time I try to decorate it, I get so frustrated with the door placement. I feel like it's really limiting in terms of the wall space. But other than that, I was thinking maybe we could make a little dedicated space for Moana's house. Or maybe Ariel's house. But I'm still up for suggestions. Ray of Sunshine, I love your username, that's cute. You're still working on your quests, and you're about to finish decorating your plaza for the first time. You've been moving real slowly in this game. That honestly is nice though. I feel like I get so excited about things, and then I kind of rush through things. Not because I'm trying to rush through it, but because I'm just so excited about the game. But then I find myself in a position where I don't really have anything new to do. So going slow, I think, is honestly a smart choice. Let's move some of this stuff over. Hello, Iron Man the Power. How are you? The gaming OCD. Yeah. Oh, it's raining in game. I love the rain in game, honestly. I feel like it hasn't been raining very much when I've been on lately. It seems like it's coming down pretty hard, so we should be able to see the changes to like the lightning and stuff. You're doing good. How am I? I'm doing great, thank you. I've got a chai latte as always. Just lounging, being comfy. Got like a harvest apple candle, so I'm feeling the autumnal vibes. Even though I think it's like 80 degrees outside today, I wouldn't be surprised. All right, we'll pick all this up. Oh my goodness, wait, I don't think I'm gonna be able to see the exact number, but I'm so close to finishing this next level. Wait, there's another level after that? I thought I was on the last bar of this Night Thorns thing. I was like 1.3k, that's so many, but there's a whole nother step in the process after that, so we'll have to see what that is once we reach that 1.3. You completely understand that. It's been hard at times for you not to rush through for the same reason. Thank you for the compliment. Yeah, it's super cute. Oh, I should probably actually pay attention to this raccoon instead of just making it run every which way. Another kind of fun thing is, well, I have two monitors, but one's like a vertical monitor, so the spatial kind of awareness on it is a little rough, which is why sometimes I struggle to see people's comments in chat in a timely manner. But squeezed in between the YouTube live streaming page and the Streamlabs page, I have just enough space for the live subscriber count because we're only like 5 subs away from reaching 500, which is absolutely mind-boggling to me. I know in the grand scheme of YouTube, where people have like millions of subscribers, 500 does not seem like a lot at all, but I was thinking about it, and 500 subscribers is like, that's like 40 Space Mountain cars. Isn't that wild? I feel like that's a lot. It's like a third of the arena to see the Beauty and the Beast live show in Hollywood Studios. That's a lot of people that want to like hang out and see videos and stuff. So I'm super, super grateful. And it's been super fun to hang out with everybody in the comment sections and in live streams. I've been having a great time. You have a question, and the question is, you are wondering if I need a mod to help with the live stream. You've been looking for a mod job. You know, I currently only have one mod, and it's been working out pretty well between, like YouTube has just like native mod features, and Streamlabs has a mod, and there aren't typically too many people in a stream for me to handle, but I will absolutely keep that in mind. In fact, I will jot it down, and I will reach out to you when I'm looking for one, which may be soon. Honestly, I'm still learning myself about like streaming and modding and all that kind of stuff, so I very well may be interested. Oh, let's see. I'm glad this is the Nightthorn that sprouted out all of the coins. I feel like especially when there are Nightthorns in my plaza, they always happen to... Oh, wait. We're pausing the story because we actually got a furniture pouch. What is in this? Oh, of course. It's a counter. Yeah, I so much appreciate it. Thank you. But yes, what I was saying before I got distracted. I feel like sometimes the Nightthorns that end up sprouting the timed coins pop up in the most inconvenient location where you happen to maneuver like around a bunch of items and whatnot. So that was a nice easy one. Oops. Although, I do have to say, I don't know how long the rain will last. I feel like sometimes it lasts for like hours, but I've never actually tried decorating outside in the rain, so that might help us make our decision if it's still going. Let's see. And I a little bit actually want to switch our companion out. I have this orchid sunbird because I felt like a sunbird was fitting the princess dress vibe, but I mostly like to have them when I'm not really actively doing stuff around the valley because I feel like they get in the way sometimes. So let's see what we can change it to. You know what? Maybe we'll I think we're going to go with the Regal Fox, because as we're going around feeding all the critters, we're not going to mistake it for one of them. I never used the Regal Fox, so why not now? Did I actually feed this? I did. Yeah, unfortunately, that's something you'll all just have to bear with on live streams. I have the worst short-term memory known to man. Um, it's not the greatest. Okay, let's continue on. Yeah. It's like, do I want to empty my inventory first? But we can do it down here. It's also amazing how quickly you get used to having a fully expanded inventory. And if you're running around doing things, not paying attention, it still feels so limiting. But then I think back to when we first started the game and how few spots we had in there. And this is definitely a big step up. All right, let's see what we can find. Yep. Running with the axe on the shoulder. It's kind of giving Rapunzel from Tangled vibes, like just running around with her frying pan, and I appreciate it. I feel like the pickaxe is the tool that I always have out. I've heard some people say that it's the watering can for them, but yeah, for me, I'm always running around with the pickaxe. I don't like the shovel because I don't like how it lights up the spaces on the ground. It gets very distracting for me. You like how I have the trees alternating like that? Thank you so much. Yeah, I wanted to make an orchard. So I have most of my trees in the plaza, but I just couldn't get over the fact that the banana trees and the coconut trees don't look like they fit in with the plaza. So I put them over here by Eric's house, and I like having them kind of split up instead of just all of the same ones together. I think it looks nice. All right. Also, last stream, I was like, oh, we have so many dream shards. Let's just turn some into Dreamlight. And I was so silly. I didn't even think about the fact that I don't have a chest of purified night shards. So now I've started making purified night shards instead of converting my extras to Dreamlight. Because I'm sure we'll need a lot of those in the future as well. All right, here you go, bud. Has anyone tried to go out on this raft since they finished that quest? This is a little bit of a spoiler for people who haven't finished all of their quests yet, but I won't go on it because there's no need to right now. But I haven't actually gone out on the raft since I finished that quest. You have, Peter? Do different things like respawn there? Or is it just like, I don't know. I also haven't really gone back to any of the realms because I feel like there's not really anything to do. Here's our other turtle. I would like in the future if they integrate the realms a little bit more. Because I know for each of them we had to go back at least once for a character quest, but it would be nice if maybe as we get more characters, like even if they're not directly related to that IP, like if we still have to kind of go back to the realms, maybe we can unlock different areas or something. I think that would be pretty cool. I know, I feel the same way with my pickaxe, Kelly. Like I said, the pickaxe is for some reason my tool of choice. I always run around with it, and when I'm feeding the critters, I'm like chasing after them with a pickaxe. No wonder they don't want me to catch up with them. Arcana, you go to Remy's realm sometimes to make free souffles. Oh. and just leave them there for a quick pick-me-up. You also hit up Moana's Realm if you're low on coconuts. Yeah, that's nice. They do definitely have things there. I feel like it just takes a designated effort to kind of go to a realm once you've gotten a character out of there already. Probably gonna just sell that sand because I don't need it. Okay, and we'll put this away here. Moana's Realm is pretty for photo shoots of custom outfits. It's always daylight. Oh, nice. I haven't even thought of that. I haven't really explored too much with the Touch of Magic tool. I feel like I'm a very creative person in some ways, but I don't know if that's one of them particularly. I also am an impatient perfectionist, so if I try working on something and it's not looking good within the first few minutes, I just can't tolerate it. You wish there was more to do and explore in each realm. You feel like there's so much potential with them maybe in the future, yeah. If you go into the map, you can fast travel directly to a realm, and when you leave, you'll reappear where you fast traveled from. Yeah, I did find that out. Somewhere along the line. I think honestly by accident. I think I pressed the wrong button when I was trying to fast travel to a well, and I just popped up in one of the realms. And that's super convenient. Okay. Does everyone typically keep their energy bar in the gold, or do you usually let your energy go all the way down before eating again? I feel like another thing is I just am like, why aren't we moving faster? My mom, the entire time I lived at home, anytime we would go on errands, her catchphrase was to walk with a purpose. So if we were going like grocery shopping or anything, and I was just kind of ambling along, my mom's like, Noelle, walk with a purpose. That's, yeah. So I keep telling my character she needs to walk with a purpose. Hey, TTV, how are you doing? Depends on the activity. Fair, fair. You usually forget when you're harvesting a lot of crops. Yeah, fair. I will let it go a little bit more if I'm doing other things, but especially like this when I'm kind of traveling around from biome to biome. If I'm going very slowly, I try to not if I can. There's one of the crocs over there. Gonna go get it. Awesome. I'm actually kind of wanting to watch a Disney movie this evening, now that I think about it. But I don't know which one it would be. Part of me wants to watch Atlantis, but I literally watched Atlantis maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I feel like that's too short of an interval. I do need to leave room for other Disney movies. Okay, let's grab all of this. Oh, there's the other one. Whenever I see a crocodile, I start sprinting towards it as soon as possible. Let me put away the shovel. There's no need for me to run after it with a shovel. Because I feel like sometimes they blend in a lot. Also, not sure where everyone is time zone-wise, but today is Brown Raven Day at 6 p.m. local time, so don't forget. I think it's 6 p.m. to midnight local time. You've been playing since day one, and you still only have one croc and one raccoon. You're terribly impatient with antisocial little creatures. They're starving now. Oh no. Yeah, the learning curve for feeding the crocs and the raccoons was unfortunately much longer than I feel like it should have been for me personally. Um, like it's so simple and yet so difficult for some reason. Oh, you like this hair? Thanks. We just got it on our last stream a couple days ago, and this is the first time I've used it. My go-to is the curly one with the mini buns that's in my avatar, like my profile picture. But this one's really cute. I change it up a lot. The Frozen Realm looks really good. It does. I think that's my favorite one. Well, I feel like that one's the largest. So in that way, it's nice, and it's also the most diverse in that, like, as you travel through it, there are different areas that look kind of different, which is nice. But I also really like Wally's realm. I think it, I don't know, something about the dystopian kind of feel of it I really like. Daylight savings time has messed up spawn times for critters. Oh, really? Thanks for letting us know. I hadn't even thought of that. Okay, let's talk to Donald and see what's up with him. Hello, Donald. How do you like? Wait, why? He's giving us the bag. He's like, you can talk to me, but I'm not gonna look at you. Uncle Scrooge is already here in the village. Yeah, he's kind of greedy. You're not sure about that, but he does love his money. He even has a special display case for the first dime he earned. Interesting. Also, Arcana, I saw you in another stream. I was lurking in another Disney Dreamlight Valley creators stream the other day, and I was like, I know this name and this this picture, so that was fun. I was like, oh, that's sweet. I know them. My voice gives you Casey Golden vibes, and it's so soothing. I don't know who that is, but I'm glad that you find it soothing. I am not the biggest fan of my voice, but I know a lot of people feel that way, so I try not to put myself down too much about it. No problem. You're in the help channel in the Discord for Dreamlight Valley, and you get that question a lot. Nice. Yeah, I used to hang out in the Discord a lot, and I probably will more now as well. I just took a break as I was finishing all of the update content because I didn't want things spoiled for me, and I usually like to hang out in the spoiler chat. But sometimes I'll hang out in the help channel as well. She's an art YouTuber that you watch. Nice. I'll have to look into that. I like art YouTubers.
I've got your back. Hey, what took you so
Oh, well,
long?
I appreciate that you find me funny. That's nice. Nice to hear. I used to do improv, and I felt like the least funny member of my improv troupe, but I feel like you have to have at least some sense of humor to do improv.
Whoop-a-doo-doo!
Oh, Maui. Let's not insult him. It's fine. The art YouTuber. Chelsea was talking about Casey Golden.
You're welcome.
I follow a couple art YouTubers. I am subscribed to Drawing with Waffles. They do like yearly art journal flip throughs and things like that I find so,
Hello.
I don't know, really nice to watch. It's rather pleasant to be living in an era with so many modern conveniences. Magic is useful, but pales before the wonder of indoor plumbing. Do you see Remy running in the background? I think it's so funny when he runs. What is my favorite invention? Honestly, airplanes. Airplanes for the win. Magnificent machines ought to fly through the sky like a bird without all those itchy feathers.
Thank you. You're very kind.
You're an ink artist? How cool! How long have you been doing that? Do you have like OCs of your own? Do you work like with a team, um, with like a specific property? That's very, very cool. Drawing, I feel like, is one of those things that I'm always, oh, this bunny is also running around, giving us the playing hard to get. Okay, yeah, this is like a repeat of what happened yesterday. But yes, I feel like every now and then I try to pick up drawing again, but the learning curve is pretty steep, and I sometimes struggle with that. Okay, what else? What was that? Oh, it's Donald. I saw something blue bouncing around and I was so confused. Okay. Where does everybody have Wally's house in this game? I don't really mind it where it is right now, but I also don't really feel like it fits the vibe necessarily. But I can't think of a better place for it. I think I've heard a couple people say they have him in Sunlit Plateau. But I'm still kind of, I mean, I know we got the Scar update already, but I'm still a little bit nervous about messing with Sunlit Plateau too much. 6 to 7 years. Alcohol ink. Very loose and fluid, mostly abstracts. Kind of like improv, but it stains. Nice. Yeah, one of my sisters does a lot of art. She does, I think, like oil art sometimes, like pastels, and sometimes digital art as well. She's really good. I'm trying to talk her into doing some channel art for me, but she's also in college and she's really busy, so I don't want to give her too much of a hard time about it. Um, I like Goofy's stall, and I'm sure it's fine if you need something common, such as apples, but it's completely useless if you're in need of more unique ingredients. Um, you could talk to Goofy about it. I've spoken to that individual. I fear that whatever changes he attempts to make will be less than inspiring. Well,
And we're done talking about this. Shoo.
I just love the dismissing remarks that the villains make. They're like, okay, we're done talking. Please leave me alone now. You moved Wally to Sunlit Plateau as well. The colors are suited. Yeah, I do think it is what kind of looks the most like his native environment. Oh no! You know what? I think we've pretty much gathered everything from the Peaceful Meadow, so we can drop that off in the Peaceful Meadow chest, and then we'll have more inventory space. Back, you had to leave as you're out and you were getting on the bus almost home. Nice. I haven't ridden a bus in a long time.
Well,
Is there anything else in here that goes there? No.
No.
Okay, we're good. But when I lived in Pittsburgh, the bus system there, I feel like I was on a bus every day, usually multiple times a day. It was pretty nice. You turned Wally's house into a repair shop in the plaza. Nice! Oh, no. I don't want to sell the berry salads. And I'll also keep the carrots, because we... No, oh my gosh. That didn't even take that long, but just me accidentally pressing the B button instead of the confirm button was sad. Okay. Yeah, I do want to redo my plaza. I'm not as happy with it anymore as I was when I first made it. But I'm still not sure what I want to do with it. Okay, we got both of the rabbits here. What's that? You load up daily gifts all at once. May have addressed that. You missed the beginning. I don't 100% understand the question. Can you repeat that? Are you asking about like giving favorite gifts to people or like the stuff to feed the critters?
You're always welcome at my restaurant.
Usually if I'm mining, I try to do it like on a mining route, but I always will go for a rock that has topaz in it because I feel like it's hard to come by. You've changed your plaza 5 times. You weren't sure how you wanted it. Yeah. Where are the squirrels? Not over here. You wrote a daily list, cook, load up, and then do a tour. Yeah. I haven't really been giving favorite gifts anymore to characters because I completed the gift giving achievement. And I was just kind of focused on other things, but that's what I used to do as well. It was actually a little bit ridiculous. I have a notebook that currently is dedicated to, um, it's got like some video ideas and stuff in there, but for a while it was just like I had one spreadsheet for each day for what each character wanted. And then I would like highlight it once I gave it to them. There are so many. Peaceful Meadow is where you have Wally. Yeah. I'm not sure that I'll move him. I do like, I'm not gonna go back there. That's giving me some like vertigo. I do like him being by his garden, and I feel like he usually stays pretty close to home. So I would feel bad if we separated him from that. Same for every single game. Yeah. I just get like too invested. It's wild. Like my personality is either the most organized or the least organized. There's not really much of an in-between. And when I get obsessed with games, it's the most organized. Like too organized at that. I spent hours making a spreadsheet for Coral Island that I'm going to be making into a video. I spent a lot of time keeping track of various things in Dreamlight Valley, trying to find like the exact time when something would switch over. I don't know. When something is like low stakes in terms of like my actual life outcome, it just makes me feel like being completely in control of all of the information about it, I don't know, somehow will trickle into other areas of my life. You used to do that for games, and you had children and no longer have the time. Oh my goodness. How many kids do you have? Kids are definitely hard. I don't have any children myself, but I have 4 younger siblings, one of whom is still a child and who lived with me. So I was kind of his guardian over the summer, but yeah, kids will take it out of you. Let's see. You seem perfect for each other. I think we are, but every relationship takes work. Mickey can be rather impulsive, and sometimes I can be a little stubborn, so we do have the occasional argument. What do you do when you argue with someone you love? I mean, if I'm gonna be honest, probably cry, but I also try to understand. That's a very great idea. I know it can be difficult in the moment, but I think it's wonderful that you try. Cool, cool, cool. How does Coral Island compare? It's definitely different. But I love them both. I would say,
Like Gusto said, anyone can cook.
I don't know. Coral Island is definitely like a farming simulator. I missed one of the squirrels, I think, or did I? So the focus is more on planting and kind of cultivating your farm. Um, but there's like a huge selection of NPCs, like 60 to 70 NPCs that are all like really fully fleshed out characters, which are really fun to interact with. Um, you can go diving, which I love. It's got a different vibe. I think in general, if you like games like Disney Dreamlight Valley, you would like Coral Island, but it's hard to draw a direct comparison because they've got different kind of areas that they sit in terms of how you classify games. Um, hey Debbie. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you're here. One's 2.5, the other is 13 months. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I definitely understand you not having time to create super in-depth spreadsheets about games. Definitely makes sense. It's the gray one and the black one. We fed the gray one. Where's the black squirrel? Pull an Anna, eat more sandwiches when mad. Honestly. You have to get your daily moonstones 3 at a time due to having to go to the library for internet. I think you mentioned that before, and you were kind of letting us know that they will stack up, which is nice because you don't have to collect them every day for them to be available. Okay, let's just go to the plateau because I don't want to keep running around looking for the squirrel. We'll come back for it. Once we put all of this stuff away, we'll put that there too. Kristoff stall fiber 6 to rope 60. Are you saying that... Wait, does he sell both? I haven't been to Kristoff Shop in forever. You keep a notebook too? Yeah. It's honestly amazing how feeling in control of my destiny in Dreamlight Valley just soothes me in other aspects of my life for some reason as well. Okay, cool. Although now that it's raining, I a little bit feel like I should be digging for clay, but I also don't want to. Get all of these. It's been tough with all of the quests done, hoping they do an update soon with more. Yeah, so we're definitely getting the Toy Story update this year, before the end of the year. But they really haven't given us any information about when we can expect it. So I don't know, but I'm definitely looking forward to more content as well. But also at the same time, I am appreciating that I don't feel like I need to spend as many hours of my day on Dreamlight Valley, because that was fun for a time, but I don't think it's particularly sustainable. Rainy times are also a good time. Oh yeah, to fish for the fugu. I have a couple of those, but I don't have enough of, well, I mean, enough is very relative. I probably have enough, but I don't have a lot. Next update, November 28th. Oh, have they, like, confirmed that? Or is that kind of what everyone is assuming based on the star path and whatnot? Just quests even, yeah, that's fair. And especially with the holidays, yeah. I always get obsessed with games and then I spend way too much of my time on them. I say always, I don't really play that many games, but when I find something new, I spend all of my free time doing that, and some of it could be spent doing something else, I'm sure. But it has been good in that regard now that all of the quests are done in Dreamlight Valley. Oh, let's see if we get a new memory. And Coral Island I only play on stream, like I don't play in my free time because I don't want to progress in the story without it being on the channel, so I don't really have any games that are taking up my free time right now. Sims 4 has taken a backseat. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I kind of love The Sims 4, but also I feel like whenever I'm playing The Sims 4, I go all out for maybe like a couple of weeks and I'll just play every waking moment. And then I realize that there's actually not as much to do in The Sims 4 as I think there is, and then I just don't play for months at a time. Also due to IMDb casting notes. Oh, for like the timing. Interesting. We can put all of this stuff away there for now. Yeah, I haven't really gone on IMDb, but I know a lot of people have said that there's information on there that confirms characters that otherwise have not been confirmed. But I don't know. IMDb is pretty legit, but also I just don't want to get my hopes up about things. So I try to wait until I have actual confirmation. I mean, I'll definitely speculate about things. But I don't think my little heart could take it if I saw that somebody was going to come into the game and then they just didn't or something. Almost forgot to feed the brown raven today. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we did talk about that a little bit earlier. It's not quite 6 o'clock for me yet. Actually, I've got quite a bit until it's 6 o'clock for me, but I do need to remember it because I forgot last week. Oh, we've got a good amount of darkwood, it looks like, spawning. Kristoff level 10. That's when he sells rope. Is that what you're referring to, Peter? You love the scenarios, but they don't make new ones much in The Sims 4. Yeah. I really only played a couple of the scenarios. Mostly when they first started putting out scenarios. But I got frustrated because the one about like becoming friends or like repairing a relationship after a breakup was so difficult. Like no matter what I did, my Sims hated each other. Like I couldn't get them to be friends again. And I loved them so much and I wanted them to be friends. Oh, fiber. Gotcha, gotcha. The last time I played The Sims 4 was, I think, right after high school years came out. I hadn't played the werewolves pack yet at that point, so I did that and I played through high school with a couple families. It's 6 p.m. to 12 a.m., so you have 6 hours until then. Okay, yeah. When I logged on today, I don't know why I thought it was like one of the 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. things, but it's later. Okay, let's feed this raven. Give you a birthday cake. The cottage living expansion has been the best. Yeah, I've only played with cottage living a little bit. It was another one of those things where I hadn't played The Sims for so long, and then cottage living came out, and I sort of waited to get it. And then I got it, and I played for a little while, but then I was just like, I don't know. I just really have to be in the right mood to play The Sims. But I don't know, something in me is kind of wanting to play again. I've been thinking about this for the past couple of weeks. It's been a really long time since I did like 100 baby challenge in The Sims. That was one of the first ever challenges I did when I got The Sims 4. Oh, also, this is a funny story that gives a little bit of insight into me as a person, I guess. One of my sisters loves discovering things. So she loves being the kind of person who turns you on to like your new favorite thing. She'll do it with shows, she'll do it with games, she'll do it with pretty much anything. And when she was in middle school, her latest fascination was The Sims 4, which I had never played before, and she was kind of doing the younger sister thing where she was kind of pestering me about it, saying I needed to play, which older siblings never typically are receptive to younger siblings pestering them. But then she devised a plan to, what she describes as trick me into playing The Sims 4 by finding Sims in the gallery that were uh, like the 5 Seconds of Summer band, which I was obsessed with at the time, and to be fair, I still am obsessed with. And she put them into her Sims game, and then she made our Sim family, and she made our Sims meet them. She's like, this'll get her to play. And I guess it did, so. You thought you missed it. You were thinking it was in the morning until noon, but you forgot your phone alarm never went off. You set it to remind you to feed the raven. Yeah, I probably should do that. Okay. We need to find this last squirrel that's hiding
Like
from
Gusto
us.
said, anyone can cook. Of course, it helps with our routine.
That's funny. Sims groupie. Honestly, I don't know. I'm a pretty simple girl, especially back then. If you throw 5 Seconds of Summer on something, I'm sold. Okay, where is it? I feel like sometimes they're on the ramps. Am I trying to befriend all of the critters? So I actually already have. This was not here before. Don't run away though, the squirrel's right behind it. Oh, another furniture bag. But I'm just a completionist. So I like to make sure that I feed all of the critters each day because I want to complete all of the memories in the collection. One lemon and 4 seafood is a 5-star meal. Yeah, that's the I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's essentially like the deluxe seafood platter or something, right? That's something you can still do. If you sit on the beach, the squirrels will often come, or on a bench, the squirrels will come close. Really? That's a cool tip. I've never heard that before. But yeah, I feel like I'm doing okay with the memories. There are so many though. Like these ones I'm pretty sure aren't in the game yet. None of the rest of these old ruler diary pages are in the game yet. But yeah, I think I've completed all of the ones from gardening. The ones from night thorns, I'm never getting memories anymore from clearing night thorns, so I don't know what's up with that. But feeding the critters, especially since you can only do it once a day per critter, I try to do it every day because, I don't know, it just makes sense. Finally got a complete memory, Elsa. Oh, nice! What's the easiest way to get started on feeding the critters? Any recommendations? Yeah, so the nice thing is when you first start the game, the critters that you have access to are the squirrels and then the rabbits, and those are both really easy to feed. When you first start out, squirrels are gonna like apples and raspberries, which you can find abundantly in the plaza, even though their favorite food is peanuts. But you can just like walk right up to them. What I do also that makes feeding the critters easier is I keep all of their favorite foods in the home storage chest. I don't know if you can still buy more of them from Scrooge or if that was changed with the update. But I just bought more of them from Scrooge, and it's like an ender chest, so if you put it around town, you have access to the supplies wherever you go. So I just keep all of their favorite foods in here, and then whenever I'm ready to feed the critters, I just put what I need into my inventory, and then I just go from biome to biome feeding them. I try to do it all in like one round so I don't forget any of them. You bet you're way behind on yours. Oh, yeah. I'm all about finding new things to do in Dreamlight Valley. Also, if you know about the tree in the well in the plaza,
Hi
that's a
there,
fun thing to
pal.
do. I guess a little channel spoiler, there may be a video about that coming in the near future. Same with raccoons. Wally loves to sit on sturdy chairs. He looks cute. You have them all over. He does wander far from home. Yeah, I love when Wally is sitting on the benches. He looks really cute. Squirrel's favorite food is peanuts. Yep. Yeah, but you have to kind of, well, you have to get Remy first, fix the restaurant, and upgrade the restaurant, maybe, before you get peanuts. So it's not as easy to feed them their favorite food right off the bat. But they do like apples and they like raspberries. They might like other things too. Those are just the things I know. You can buy more of those chests, only the craft chests you need to make now. Okay, that's good to know. The tree in the plaza, the tree that grows from the plaza well. Yeah, we can take a look at it in a minute. Just want to kind of throw some of this stuff away. By throw away, I mean put away. That's kind of the opposite of what I said, actually. Stuff can get sold, I think. And we'll put those away, and we'll hang on to these. Okay. Well, let's go sell these couple of things. I'm honestly so happy that we got that fabric shelf from Scrooge today. I have been wanting it for so long.
Hey there.
Okay.
Oh.
So, the well in the plaza, this one, when you first log onto the game, it doesn't have the trees in it, and it's just kind of covered in vines and stuff. And then as you play and complete certain achievements and tasks, the tree will grow more and more until it reaches this point. You wonder if you can shift inventory down rows on Xbox. That would be so handy. Oh, that would be cool.
This village is beautiful.
You saw a pick, and from it you still have more to do to grow your tree bigger. The pick says yours is at level 4. Yeah, honestly, the grind from my tree is a stage 5 right now, but the grind from stage 4 to stage 5 was so painful because I was just waiting for it to turn, and some of the things take days and days and days and days and days. So yeah. Let's find someone we can mine with. Wouldn't hurt to do a pass around the valley. We got a new item, rugged terrain from Scrooge. So good for pathing. Interesting. Oh, Eric's actually a miner.
Hi.
How did you do it? What are you on, PC mouse? For what? Sorry, for the like the inventory management. I right now am on PC. You can do it on any console to my knowledge, because I can do it on my Switch. If you like hold, so I think It's like pressing X maybe or A on the Switch. I don't know. It's either the bottom button or the right button. You can kind of move it around, but you can also just like click and drag. But what's nice on PC is that you can just right click to move everything in a stack from one inventory space to another inventory space.
So many friends here.
You had no idea the tree had a level. Yeah. Have you ever gone camping before? It's one of my favorite things to do. Camping. Like sleeping outside? Well, if you ever change your mind, come find me. See you around.
See you later.
I didn't try placing paths on the Switch. I do remember that you were talking about that, but I haven't actually done any decorating. I don't think at all lately. So I haven't tried it, but I'm sure it's so much easier than trying to do it the other way. Oh, cool. I'm glad that sort of answered your question, Kelly. I clearly am not a gamer in terms of me describing the buttons on controllers, but you can if you like, yeah, select the item and drag it, you can move things around. You play on PC, but an Xbox controller. Yeah, I play on, well, it depends. When I'm streaming, I play on PC. Sometimes I play on Switch. Switch is what I started out on, and it's what I did the majority of my hundreds of hours on. But when I'm playing on the PC, I play with a PlayStation controller, except when I'm doing inventory management or decorating. When I'm doing those things, I use the mouse and keyboard. Excellent stream. Hope to join again soon. Oh, thanks. Go have a great time playing. Thanks for hanging out with us. All right, cool. I feel like I've kind of been slacking in terms of doing mining and stuff. It's not really part of my daily routine in the game unless I'm streaming or something. My daily routine is pretty much feeding the critters, talking to everybody, grabbing the things from Moana's boat and Wally's garden and checking out Scrooge's store. But now that I do want to get more into decorating, and now that we can't buy crafted items from Scrooge, I really do need to do more mining. Okay. I'm excited to see what other gems and things we get in the game. Because I think Alexandrite is the only crystal that we currently have seen, but we don't have access to. But every place we've been has at least 2 crystal types, so there must be at least one other. One would assume, anyway. Alright, let's grab these couple of places. Actually, let me throw a poll in the chat, because I would like to do some decorating, but I also want to know what you all are thinking in terms of what we should do. So all the sound will probably go away for a sec. But let's do a poll. What should we decorate? Should we decorate? So we can do entry room of our house. We can do, what am I thinking? I have some ideas for. We can do Moana's house. We can do maybe Ariel's house. Or we can try Merlin's. Actually, I'll just put those entry room, Moana's house, Ariel's house, or no decorating. That's also a valid option. Okay. That should be popping up. You've been mining a lot as you wanted the pool and the gazebo and the DJ booths. Yeah. And Mickey's Tower. Glad you've made them. Yes. What about pathways, Debbie? Yeah, I feel like before the Scar update, I had finished all of the quests and things quite a bit before that. But I just did a lot of grinding, especially with mining, because there were achievements that required you to mine a certain amount of each crystal. So I was doing so much mining, and I'd collected so much iron, and I just used a bunch of it crafting all of the things that require like 50 iron ingots. Decorating pathways? I would probably make some paths to like wherever we were going, but I don't know like a specific layout of where I want things necessarily. Like I'm probably going to change it in the plaza, and I'm probably going to change it in, well, I'm honestly probably going to change the way the paths are everywhere. Because I do want to rearrange everything, so I probably won't be decorating pathways aside from if we do like a character's house, what's kind of around there. You forgot you just decorated Merlin's house? You need to send me a clip of it. Yeah. So it's actually funny. Aaron was here in stream earlier, and they had talked to me about where they ended up putting Merlin's house, and it was exactly where I was thinking about putting Merlin's house. So that's kind of why I took it off of the list, because it feels too soon. Even though I had thought of it before, I don't want Aaron to think that we're just stealing their idea. It's just that great minds think alike. We can also probably craft some items, because I know there are lots of things that I haven't crafted yet. Maybe if we see something that we think would look good with whatever we're going to decorate. I also will give a disclaimer that I'm not like a pro decorator in games necessarily. I try to make things look nice, but I'm always amazed when I see, I don't know, like Sims builds, or in the Dreamlight Discord, there are the channels where people post how they've decorated things, and I'm always so impressed. I'm like, wow, I never would have thought of that. Okay, okay. There's something really funny about running around in like a gown, hitting rocks in the sides of walls and things. Awesome. Maybe I'll actually watch Oliver and Company tonight. Someone mentioned it in a stream maybe last weekend, but I didn't actually watch it then. But now it's feeling like it would hit. The only thing is that it's kind of sad and I'd probably cry. What Disney pets are we most excited to see in the game? Or like, do we wish they would bring to the game? This can be either pets that would be like full-on villagers, or I guess not necessarily pets, but animals, or it could be animals we feel like would be companions to follow you around. Like, what are we thinking? Kind of like, why are you wearing a ball gown and high heels and running around mining gems and ore, right? Because we can, Elsa, because we can. To be fair, I feel like it's like every like comic or fantasy representation of specifically female characters, where it's like, the thing that you're wearing right now is not actually that suitable to the task at hand, but go on. Lady and the Tramp? Yeah, that would be so cute. Imagine if they were just like sitting at Remy's having dinner together. Oh my goodness. You just watched The Little Mermaid and Tangled for the first time last week. Did you cry? I watched Tangled a couple weeks ago, maybe even less than that. This was not my first time seeing Tangled. It wasn't my second, third, or fourth time seeing it, honestly, but I still sobbed at the end of it. You mostly wear a dress, but sometimes you do change to shorts and a tank top. Yeah. To be fair, most of the time I feel like I have my character wearing pants, but sometimes you just want to put on a dress. You did, Debbie! It was so good. I love Tangled. It's so sweet. I also really love, I know I've probably been talking about the animated series a lot lately, but it's because I don't really watch that much TV. And lately, if I have been putting something on, it's usually been the Tangled animated series. But I really like Rapunzel and Eugene's relationship in it. It's very cute. You didn't like Mother or Ursula in the game after that, but now you're over it. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I feel like even without having seen those movies, Mother Gothel and Ursula aren't necessarily the most welcoming or cheerful villagers, so that's fair. Trying to think if I have a favorite Disney villain. I don't know. I like, not my favorite, but I really like Morgana from The Little Mermaid 2. I think she's funny. Obviously Maleficent, but I feel like Maleficent shouldn't even be put in the running for that. Because it's just such a clear choice. I like Madame Mim. I wouldn't necessarily classify her as, I mean, I guess you could call her a villain. You would love to have Rapunzel's Pascal as a companion. Yes, oh my goodness. Also, not related to pets, but related to Rapunzel, I just want to get Rapunzel's easel, the furniture item in this game. But Scrooge has not delivered so far. Hades is underrated. Oh, absolutely. Hercules as a movie in general, I feel, is a bit underrated. It's so good. I haven't watched that in a while, actually. I feel like I put it on somewhat recently, but then I fell asleep during it. Up is so good. And does have really good pets, if that's what you're referring to. What's the villain's name in Up? I forget. You know, you get more frozen items than tangled items, and you love both. Yeah, I feel like I haven't seen it in a couple days, but I got the frozen bed all the time. You haven't seen Hercules, Debbie? Oh my goodness. If you have Disney Plus, which I'm assuming you do since you watched Tangled and Little Mermaid, you should bless yourself by watching Hercules. It's so good. Okay, let's put all this stuff away and then we'll see how the poll's doing and maybe we'll do some decorating. You do, so you'll put it on the list, yeah. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like with a lot of Disney, maybe some of it's rooted in nostalgia, but I feel like I liked Hercules while I was growing up, but I didn't love it as much as I do now. So I feel like that says something. Like I feel like I love Hercules more as an adult than I did as a kid. Started Wally, but gave you the sad vibe. Yeah. Wally definitely has a bit of a shift once you get a ways into the movie, but even once it does get into the shift, it's sad, just like in a different way. But I don't know if you've seen Up, but if you can make it through the first 5 minutes of Up, you can probably make it through anything. Pogo? Is that the villain from Up? You don't think there's a Disney movie you have not watched and or have on DVD? Yeah. Trying to think. I hadn't seen Brave until somewhat recently, but I think that might have been, I don't know. I'll try to see if I can think of one that I haven't seen. There are definitely some that I haven't seen in years and years that if I rewatched, I probably don't remember that much. Saw Up a long time ago and know you really liked it. Yeah, it's definitely a good one. There are lots you haven't seen, so many new ones. Yeah, I tend to stay pretty up to date on the new ones, I would say. Because I enjoy them a lot, so I know if I put one on, I'm always going to have a good time. But there might be one or two that I haven't seen, I'm not sure. Your kids are older, so you remember most of the old ones. Nice.
Hey there.
Okay, let's see how the poll's looking. The sound's gonna cut out from the game for a sec. Okay, Moana's house. Let's do that then. We'll go ahead and end the poll. I think I did it. So let's take a stroll around the beach because I a little bit have an idea of where I'd like to put it, but my mind might change. Let's see. Mickey's dog, Pluto, yeah. I do kind of like it here. Can't move that pillar yet. While we're strolling, I'm also really intrigued by this pillar over here because so far each of the other biomes only have one pillar, but this biome has two. It has the one that we already fixed over by the mysterious cave, and then it also has this one. So I wonder why there are two in this biome. At some point I think I am going to move Eric's house, but I don't want to do that right now, so I won't put the house over there. You know what, I think you love Ariel, but you now love Elsa and love the dress that you got from her level 10 quest. You wear it a lot. I love the dress from the level 10 quest, but I don't really wear it. Something in the game that I actually kind of appreciate is that not all of the outfits look as good on different body types, which I think is very realistic. And the body type that my character has, the dress just doesn't look as good on it. You know, I think I might want to put her house over here. I don't know how much of this stuff I can move. Let's see. Oh, Eric, leave. You don't have to be here anymore. Goodbye. You were thinking that. Why two pillars on the beach, but nowhere else? Yeah. And Maui was talking about, like, an island that used to be off the coast there. I'm gonna have to remember kind of these controls here. So I'm wondering if maybe it has something to do with that. Like maybe it's going to drop and be considered a different biome or something. Okay, so it doesn't appear that we can move these. We can move all these trees and things. Just trying to see if I'm going to be able to make enough room for what I would like to do for Moana's house here. Because I think this would be kind of a cozy little corner to put it in. But I also don't want to block off the mining spot. Skull Rock. Yeah, it might have something to do with Skull Rock, but it's just still strange because there's no... Yeah, I mean, it would make sense since it's right outside of Skull Rock, but there's also not necessarily another biome that's associated with that, so it just feels different than the rest of the valley. Okay, let's see. Can we toss you somewhere? This scallop has been stuck there for weeks. I don't know what it was about the way it was interacting with that object, but I couldn't move it. Okay, let's see. I think all of this is terrain that I can't move. Oh, flew into the rock. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. I don't know what's going on. Let me exit out of this furniture mode quickly, and then we'll go back in. Okay. Is this going to fit here? Let's grab Moana's house and see what it would look like. It doesn't look like it will let me stick it back there. Oh, well, no. It will not. Okay. We shall adjust accordingly. Where else could we potentially put it? I don't want to put it next to the stairs. You know, know, maybe we'll leave it where it is and we'll just decorate it differently. You said save? I think it's okay. The camera was just kind of flying around. Or do we want to put it back here? You know, I think I actually kind of want to put Prince Eric's house back here somewhere eventually. Let's see from the ramp what we see. Do we want to be able to see Moana's house from the ramp? Or from anywhere in particular? I think for now we're going to leave it where it is. We might adjust it a little bit, but we'll spruce up the place. Do we want to put it here, next to the pier? I am so indecisive. This is why I can't ever get anything done. No, I think I do like it here. I might just move it into the rock a little bit more. Okay, let's see. Move some of this stuff for now. How is that looking? She's okay. Okay. Let's see, before we get too into it, you have the Disney characters as neighbors. Donald's boat is in the big pond in the meadow, and the others have their houses next to that pond. Nice. Let's see if there are any crafting things that we haven't made yet that we think would be nice here. I don't know that I necessarily want to pathway as such, so much as maybe we could just like make a little entryway area with foliage and things like that. But I feel like pathing on the beach, maybe like the natural rock path with pebble and sand. Okay. We have all of the stuff that's colored. Yeah, it's 2 a.m. Good night. Oh, good night, Electro. You have a habit of staying up late, don't you? Well, I hope you sleep well. And I will catch you in another stream. Okay. None of the things that we don't have. Actually, this red light torch, maybe. We can make a couple of those just in case. Okay, so let's make a couple of those red torches just in case we decide we want to use those. But other than that, it seems like we should have everything that would probably fit the vibe. Okay. We are. It should just be under furniture. Red light, high beach torch. Let's make like 8 maybe? Is there a toilet in the game? You thought for sure you bought one, but you couldn't find it. There is a toilet. There's at least one. Let me see what it's under, because I know I bought one as well. Under utilities, there's this one, which is I think a Little Mermaid one. There might be another one as well, but maybe check under utilities. That might be where it is. Okay, back to the beach. We have a couple nice, like, outdoor beach type pieces of furniture. Is this sticking out too much? Maybe. You used to sell gems for money, but now you're collecting them. Yeah. I'm a big time collector of things, so I try not to sell things that I think I might need in the future. Trying to see how much wiggle room we have with this. And an outhouse. There is an outhouse. Yeah, I think I have seen that. Okay, I do like that more. You have two, the Little Mermaid one and the Monsters Inc. toilet. Okay, yeah. I was going to say, I think I saw another toilet somewhere in the game, but I couldn't remember where it was. Okay. So, oh. One thing I do hope that they kind of overhaul a little bit is the furniture menu. I feel like the way that it's sorted, but in practice it really doesn't make that much sense. So we're gonna go around and just kind of find things that we think we might want to use, and we'll just plop them out and about. You'll have to keep checking. You'd love an outhouse. The outhouse I think you can actually craft, if I'm not mistaken. Peter, do you know? That basket is cute. The fishing traps, I wasn't sure if they were going to look like this. That would have been cute if they did. Do have the granite fire bowl. That might be nice. What else looks like it would fit the vibe for Moana? I do want to put this honored place someplace because I think that's really cute, but I don't really want to put it by her house. I don't know. You just did that till you got to the pumpkins to make money. Oh yeah, that definitely makes sense. I think by that point, before I got to the pumpkins, I kind of realized that we were going to need gems for quests and things like that, so I tried not to sell them, really. Okay, okay. I love this item, this beach banquet. I think it's super cute. The outhouse is a craftable. Okay, yeah, I thought so. This food stall, I have 5 of them, so clearly we've had some there in the store, but I feel like for about 3 weeks it was showing up in Scrooge's shop almost every day. Oh, let's get some of these. These might be cute. I don't know, though. I don't think we need a trellis for Moana's. I like these surfboards, but I don't think they'll go by her house, but I do want them on the beach somewhere. Same with this towel. Hello, how are you doing today? Okay, how do these look? You know what else I hope they add? I hope they add, like an eyedropper or something where if you already have an item out, you can just copy it and place another one like they have in The Sims. I think that would be so useful. yellow, maybe? Not sure which color is going to be better for lighting around Moana's house, the red or the yellow. Okay, what else do you think is going to look good? Oh, these are really nice. Yes, it would. Yeah. There are just like some quality of life things that I think would be improvements to the decorating mechanics. This is one of my favorite items in the game, this coffee cart. I think it's so cute. Okay, what else, what else, what else, what else, what else? We've got like a good amount of things. I don't think I want to use that. I also love this. I just haven't decided where I want to put this in the valley yet. This topiary square. Okay. The super colorful, like, sea life and stuff, I feel like it fits Ariel's vibe a little bit more than Moana's. Okay. The rest of this is going to be indoor only. Okay. So we have a bunch of items out we can kind of play with a little bit, see kind of what we're thinking, and then we can pull out some more palm trees and things like that. Okay. I kind of want to make like a little eating area maybe to the side here with maybe some of these. I did buy that square from Scrooge, yeah. I have so many cute items. Oh, yeah, I just buy out Scrooge every day. I've gotten lucky a couple of times. There are definitely some things that I've seen floating around that I really want, and for some reason I can't seem to get Scrooge to give them to me, but there are some items that I think are really cute that I've gotten kind of lucky and been able to find. Okay. Do you want to put these kind of... Let me move these out of the way for now. What do we feel about the torches? I kind of like the small torches. I think more than those. And, or maybe if we like do like an alternating sort of situation, we can look at making a little pathway with some alternating torches. You didn't buy from Scrooge in the beginning hardly at all, was hoarding up money, playing catch up now. Yeah, that's the thing. I would, I mean, obviously it takes a while to be able to get to the point where you can buy from Scrooge pretty much every day, but I was working the carrot farming for a long time, trying to make sure I could buy whatever I wanted. And now pumpkins are a pretty good way, but it's hard because if you see something cute, you never know when it's gonna come back. Like the Vanellope hair, for instance. The Vanellope hair, I think for everybody in the game, shows up in Scrooge's shop on like the first day it's open, maybe? Or the second day. And I didn't buy it that day because I didn't have money. And I had to wait until probably like 2 weeks ago to get it, which is a long time. Especially considering the fact that it's a clothing item and there are way fewer clothing items than there are furniture items. So waiting on furniture items would be forever and ever. You didn't realize the turnaround was so slow. Yeah. So somebody on the Discord was engaging in somewhat reckless behavior that I personally don't recommend, but they were doing some time skipping to try to create a guide with a bunch of the different furniture items that you could get from Scrooge, and they determined that it took them 5 in-game years, over 5 in-game years, to get every furniture item in the game, which is wild. You can see now you still have a lot to do in this game. Yeah, there are a lot of different things you can do. I think it's just like, kind of like realizing all of the things and actually doing them. I'm the same way. Like, I feel like once I finished the quests, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have anything else to do, but that's just simply not the case. Okay, let's grab a bunch of these out. You're also a time traveler? Oh no. Your game's doing okay? I'm so scared. I just wouldn't want to mess up my game. I put so much time into it that oh, I would be so sad if something bad happened. Same, the first day, then it took a while for that hair to come back. Yeah, Elsa knows what I'm talking about. And Debbie's too scared to time travel. Me too. Me too. I don't want to do it. But I also, I mean, I didn't play that is part of the home. I didn't play Animal Crossing for very long, but even when I did play it, I wasn't really like a time traveler necessarily. Well, I wasn't at all. I don't know why I said necessarily. I didn't do it. You tried a lot of the cheats and seriously messed up your game. Now you follow all the rules. Yeah. At the end of the day, I just try to tell myself that I don't personally find it worth it. I mean, I guess with Animal Crossing, from what I hear, it's a little bit different in terms of like the waits for things. But in this game, everything's pretty quick. Like even waiting for pumpkins, which is the longest crop, it's like 4 hours, which I mean is a wait, but it's not like it's not too bad. You leave the cheating in Sims 4. Oh my gosh, yes. My sister plays like cheat free in The Sims, and I'm sorry, but I couldn't. I pretty much only play with cheats. That's not gonna look good from the bridge. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I love being able to cheat needs. I usually play with MC CC. I play with UI cheats command center or whatever it is, because I like being able to right click on whatever bar it is and just fill it right up. I don't want to have to make my Sims do something to be happier. You've played with no cheating, but everything was taking too long. Honestly, yeah, it's hard, especially because I feel like when I'm playing The Sims, I know I'm not going to enjoy it for a very long amount of time, so I want to accomplish what I'm trying to accomplish before I get bored of the game. So yeah, I also play with some mods that decrease the amount of time it takes for the Sims to take a shower, because they always take like 3-hour showers, and that's just too much. And I play with a mod that decreases the amount of time it takes for them to eat and do their homework, because those always take like way too long as well. Do we have another one of those? Me too. Exactly, yeah. My Sims just need to chill out and be happy. I might move that over even a little bit more if I can. Kind of want to get the furniture laid out where I think I'm going to want it before I start putting down a bunch of foliage and stuff. Oh, I didn't notice the little candles on the table are kind of like the candles that we can buy. That's really cute. Okay. And I think I actually do kind of want this stuff over here somewhere, like a couple little stools, a little basket next to it. Looks so nice. Hate to leave. We'll have to finish the video later. Oh, thanks so much for joining in, Debbie. And thanks for the kind words about the decorating struggle bus. But, you know, I think we'll get there in the end. You don't need to time travel in Animal Crossing New Horizons now as you play more DDV. Okay. Yeah, I think this is going to be okay for now. It's not looking like a total complete mess. Okay, let's get rid of these extra torches for the time being. Do we want to use these tiny boys? Or maybe just one of them? I'm glad that we decided to do this on stream because otherwise I would have just kept putting off doing any kind of decorating around the valley. Because my ability to procrastinate is unmarveled, unrivaled. It's truly astonishing. Okay. I think I just like the one. Let's see. That does actually look even, and I kind of like that. Okay, now we can probably start pulling out some plants. We've also got an abundance of trees around that we can pull from, and start kind of decorating and shaping this area, because I want it to feel like it sort of, I don't know, flows into the little eating area. You're really enjoying watching me decorate because you're the same way. You're putting it off. Oh, yeah. I don't know that it's necessarily the most engaging content on the face of the planet, me just moving things 2 inches to the right and then 2 inches to the left, but yeah. It looks nice, simple, and not too crowded. Yeah. I definitely appreciate people who have like these really intense, like very heavily decorated areas, but I feel like that's not something that I'm naturally inclined to do. Like, oh, I didn't mean to delete that. It's not something that I necessarily know how to do, like, instinctually, so we'll try to have something that looks nice, but it's not too cluttered. I also just love the natural beauty of this game. I think all of the biomes just look really nice, so I don't want to like take away from that too much. Like I want to make it my own, but I also want it to look clean still, if that makes sense. Okay. Actually, which paths do they use over here? Because I don't really, I think that's the natural rock path, maybe? let's make a little bit of that path. Because I don't really want to take it from there. I don't know if we'll use it, but it'll be nice to have it anyway, just in case. Yeah, I would say the thing that I decorated kind of most extensively prior to this was the peaceful meadow. I moved a bunch of things around, and it was nice, but now I don't need this much of like a farming plot, so I'm probably going to end up rearranging all of this stuff too at some point. Okay, we're going to make some path. Do we want... I don't feel like Moana would really have fencing around her place at all. Let's do like maybe 50. We'll have a bunch left over for if we want to do something else with it. And while we're here, we can probably do some of this as well, so we have it. And this. Okay. Has anybody used the golden path or the golden opal path? I feel like it looks so pretty in the little thumbnails, but I don't know how it would look out and about. Okay, back to the beach. I also really want to move all 3 of these homes, like, off of the shore, but it just makes it so difficult to track down the characters when you can't go to their homes. Okay, let's see. Oh, you know what else we could do if we didn't want to use the path? I'm still undecided on it. But if we didn't want to use the path, we could use like some of these stone things. I think we have some of that. Don't think I'm gonna want to use this. Golden Opal, check Twitter, you sent a pic. Made only 2 of the plain gold path. Not enough to decorate with right now, you need to craft more. Okay. But what we do have, I think we have, oh yeah, these like stone clusters. We have them in different colors, Dazzle Beach, but that doesn't match. Trying to find one that kind of matches what Moana's house has. Oh, I don't really mind that one. They're a little tall, but I think you can walk over them, which is nice. we did something that was more like natural looking. The one thing about me always throwing everything out is that it makes it difficult to actually like move things around. I was always that way though, like as a kid cleaning my room, I was like, the best way to clean your room is to throw everything into the middle of the floor or everything onto the bed and then go from there. Okay, let's just pull a bunch more of those out. I do think I like this color for the beach the most. And we'll get rid of all of these. Okay. Maybe we could do something like that. And let's find a bunch of underbrush we can pull out. Um, beach grass. Maybe. I also haven't done enough decorating to know which things have multiple versions. Because like a lot of the trees will have multiple versions of each, like when you click through them. You like the rocks as a path? I kind of like it too. I think if we like kind of add some different rocks around and maybe some like palm trees and stuff, it might look nice. Okay. Where's the Dazzle Beach, flower bushes. We'll grab some of those out that we can play around with. Some of these maples. What else do we have that would look good on the beach? What do we have over here? Let's see. We have all those things that we got. We have these? I also wish if you clicked on something, it would tell you what the item was. I think that would be really helpful, because those look smaller than the little ones that we have. Are they? They definitely are. Alright, let's see if maybe if we click through, it'll give us some smaller ones. No, it seems like they're all the same size. We might just steal some. Okay, and trees. I like this tree. Doesn't look like there are different versions of that one. What else? What else? Oh, that's huge. As is this. No, they're all the same. Okay. Let's just grab a couple palm trees. That one's too big. That one is too big. Or if they added like, because it's nice that they give us so many different options for the trees, but kind of just having to click through them until you get the one that you want is a little tedious. So it would be nice if they just gave you like a slider, or like you can scroll through the different options for each one. That would be nice. Because I just want another little small baby one like the one we have there, but not giving us one. Oh, there's another one. Okay. And some other rocks we can grab. That's big, so I don't know if we'll be able to fit it, but we'll take it. Why doesn't this want us to place it? Is it like an item limit thing? That's another thing. I know a lot of people have been upset about the item limit. I haven't noticed that too much. This doesn't want us to place this. Okay. Okay, back over here. This out of the way. Okay. Like that tree. Okay. That's looking pretty good. Your daily list is at 2 a.m. Scrooge updates your shop, so you go buy out the shop, then you feed the critters, clean out Moana's boat and Wally's garden. Then at 5 a.m., the night thorns, rocks, and others respond, so you clean up the valley. Nice. Yeah, I tend to do it, do things all at the same time. If I can. Like, if I'm going to have a particularly busy day, I might not be able to get to everything at once. But, yeah, I do the same things, just not really at separate times. Then from that point, you change what you do, like mine or garden, whatever you feel like doing. That's nice, yeah. I will say that's one thing that's really nice about this game. There are a lot of different things to do, so you can usually find something that's going to keep you interested. I don't think I love these like flowery bushes for around here. I don't think that's necessarily fitting the vibe. But like the rest of this, let's put a few of these rocks to kind of break this up a little bit, maybe. Okay. And I do want to take some of the smaller shrubs from around. If anybody figures out how you can find the smaller shrubs, let me know. Like in the catalog somewhere. Because I do feel kind of bad taking them from other areas, and also I just want the option to use them in other places. Like this too. I don't know what this is. Okay, let's move that out of the way. We can put that there, maybe. Or will it fit here? It will not. Let's see. Do you want one more? See if we can find another one. Their little small tiny baby one. Oh yeah, there's one. I'm now wondering though if we should change the color of these rocks to give a little bit more contrast. What are we thinking? These aren't going to live there. I just haven't moved them yet. Okay. See, this is, I will say, kind of making me miss build mode in The Sims, though, with the terrain paint. It would be nice to throw like a little terrain paint for shadowing under these. Let me pull out a couple different of those rocks and just see if some of the other ones look a little bit better. Sorry. It's got like a little bot boy. Okay, we are back. Yeah, I kind of want to try maybe interspersing a couple of these ones and see if that looks better. One more of that color because I kind of do like that actually, even if they don't all match each other. Okay, let's go into game and see how it looks, because I have noticed, especially with this game, things look... Oh, I didn't get rid of some of that stuff. It's just sitting here. Or maybe I did and I didn't save it. Oh no, you know what I did? I think I did and I didn't save it. Why did that happen? How strange. Oh my goodness, I'm so sad. Okay, but it's fine. We're fine. We're gonna be okay. Let's get rid of these. We don't need them. And these, we don't need them. And these. I mostly remember how everything was. What small ones are you looking for? These little tiny shrubs right here. Okay, and then this kind of lived over here. And we had another one, these kind of here. That was there. That, I think, there. Sort of. Okay. I feel like we need one more thing there, but I don't know if we could find something small enough that would fit. Oh, these tropical ferns actually look good. This one. I actually really like these ferns. I'm glad I found them. Okay. Well, a couple more. One maybe over here. Okay. Use a couple of these hydrangeas as well. Okay, there we go. So it did save this time. How do we feel about this? I kind of like how you can see the house, but it's not like, there's not like space between it and the rocks. Coming around this way. I think I like it. It's pretty simple. Oh, I didn't know you. Oh, look at us. We're just looking at our phone. That's so cute. I think I actually really like this. I'm happy we left this here. I think it would have been cute over in the corner, but I do like it here. All right, let's see. Oh, Moana's boat is full again. You think the little birches are them, as you think they get smaller ones if you keep clicking. Okay, yeah. I might, just like in my free time, click through because I pressed them a couple times. I just couldn't, get any other options. Okay. How does it look from this side? Looks okay. Maybe we should just kind of fill this area back here out with some more trees, I think. Like move some of the trees to kind of encompass that area a little bit more. Like... Can we grab this? Oh, we can grab this. Wait. Oh, but that won't really fit because it's giant. Cancel. Take this and we'll take... There are so many palm trees over here. I think some of them we just kind of yeeted back here, to be honest. The light dwarf birches, but not sure. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check it out and see if I can figure that out. Okay, we'll throw some ferns around. We'll grab some rocks. That one's too big. Don't really need that. Let's see. And maybe a little bush. So there are light dwarf birch ones, and the dwarf birch one is bigger than the other. Interesting. I think there's one that's even smaller, isn't there? Yeah, because then there's this really baby one, but let me keep clicking through this one and see if maybe it has a smaller version. No, it doesn't seem like it. But I have heard that there are a few items that you can't actually find. Like I think there's a tree in the Forgotten Lands maybe that if you get rid of it, it's not currently listed anywhere in the catalog. I don't think it's this maple either, because we clicked through that a bunch of times. Okay, that should be... probably everything that we need. Get rid of these. We'll keep a couple of these babies. Okay, I think that looks a little bit better. Let's see. Yeah, that way it's not just kind of like abrupt sand behind her home. Kind of fills it out with the trees a little bit. Makes it look a little more lush. I think I want to move this one though. Oh wait, that's attached to something. Oh no, I don't. Okay, great. I'm actually very satisfied with this. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more of a hot mess than it ended up being. I think it's pretty nice and simple, but it still looks good, and like we took some initiative with decorating. But I think that's actually probably where we're going to end it for today. I'll do some thinking um, about what we'd like to do with some other areas in the valley for a future stream. Um, but I think, yeah, tomorrow I will be back streaming again. Tomorrow I'll be playing Coral Island, but I should be back streaming this on Sunday. Yeah, but thank you all so much for joining in and for hanging out with me while I did this decorating. It was definitely a lot of moral support, and I hope you have a great rest of your morning or evening or afternoon or whatever it is. And don't forget to feed your brown ravens, okay? All right, I will catch you guys later.